You're here with the Mouse Vibes, and we're back at Universal Studios Hollywood for a theme park update. We're in the middle of spring break, and this is the busiest the park has been this year. This place is packed today. Holy crap.
Yahoo!
We even got here for rope drop, but that didn't help. Everyone else had the exact same idea. Look how many people were here for rope drop. They were all here for the big news, as Universal announced official dates for the 60th anniversary that starts Friday, April 26th and runs all summer long through August 11th.
I will see you there.
Not only did we get dates, Universal actually put out a full press kit of everything that we should expect for the 60th anniversary. We're talking what to expect on the studio tram tour, food, merchandise. This is gonna be a giant celebration.
Isn't this great?
You see, the studio tram tour was a day one attraction that opened with the park back in 1964. This was a revolutionary idea, and for the first time ever, guests were invited for a first-hand look at Hollywood movie making in action. In over the 60 years, over 200 million guests have ridden the studio tram tour, making this a true icon.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
We recently reported that the Glamour Trams would be making a return for the celebration, but in today's press release, we learned that the centerpiece of the 60th anniversary celebration will treat guests to a unique opportunity to step off the tram and onto the legendary movie set where an original, fully restored 1964 vintage Glamour Tram awaits. How cool is that?
So fetch.
It also says that the area will provide additional photo opportunities and social media posts, including a giant King Kong backdrop.
What do they got in there? King Kong?
In the theme park's original hanging jaw shark.
Our shark.
And today on the studio tram tour, we got to drive by the Bates Motel, and this is the first time we've driven by this area in months. And if you pause right here, you can see this guy setting up the Jaws photo op right now, and there looks to be a backdrop for that photo op as well. It honestly looks like all the photo op moments are in this area right here. It's hard to see behind that wall, but they've set up queuing everywhere. And probably the biggest clue they want you to spend time here is that they've set up temporary restrooms.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
And usually when there's something like this that's air conditioned, it's not for the workers, unfortunately. This reminds me a lot of what they do for Halloween Horror Nights. We've seen them use this exact setup in the Curious George parking lot. It'll be interesting to see how all the operations work for having everything here in front of the Bates Motel area. I assume there'd be more photo ops right in front here. I just hope we're able to walk up to the Psycho House.
I shouldn't have gone in there. Don't go in there. Promise me you don't go in there.
There are a few other highlights of the 60th celebration along the studio tram tour, including the reopening of Earthquake the Big One.
Earthquake survived only at Universal Studios Hollywood,
which has been closed for the last year, undergoing a top-to-bottom renovation that will debut with the new contemporary technology and aesthetics. And at first I was worried that they would get rid of all the physical elements in this attraction, but thankfully that doesn't seem to be the case.
Man, I've got certain information, all right?
Recently, Inside Universal got to take a sneak peek at the newly refurbished Earthquake attraction, and this article is filled with a ton of great photos that gives us a first look inside this attraction. Cliff Notes version of this article, all your favorite elements of Earthquake will still be there. The only thing that has changed is the mechanics and cosmetics of this attraction. Most notably, the set decoration from the late 70s has been switched out for a more modern 2024 vibe. I highly recommend if you have 5 minutes to read this article. It's filled with a ton of great details and Easter eggs that you'll normally never get to see. We'll link this article in the description below. Another cool thing is guests get to visit Courthouse Square all summer long. The studio tram tour is going to pass by this iconic set where scenes from the blockbuster film Back to the Future were filmed. And to bring the set to life, a DeLorean picture car will be on site, and so will Doc Brown.
We don't have those in 1985.
I would love if they were trying to reenact the scene where Doc is trying to plug in that massive plug at the last second. Or what if he's just out there conducting a weather experiment?
Don't touch that! Some new specialized weather sensing equipment.
Got a permit for that?
Universal's also bringing back the Runaway Train from 1976. I never got to experience this on the tram tour. It was gone way before my time. I'm pretty sure this is the train you can see right next to the entrance to King Kong. Comment down below if this is the one.
He's the one.
It also looks like Universal is gonna add some more dinosaurs to this tour.
Now eventually you do plan to have dinosaurs
on your dinosaur tour, right?
According to the press release, we're gonna have a fully dimensional T-Rex dinosaur on display.
We have a T-Rex.
And this was used in the promotion of the Jurassic World movie. I'm pretty sure this is the same T-Rex they had on display in City Walk. And over in the Jaws Lake area, it looks like they're wrapping up construction on all the houses surrounding the lake. I also spotted the Lion Estate sales signs out. Hopefully that's part of the photo ops. And speaking of signs, we got a giant reveal today of the brand new Hollywood sign that's located right next to the Bates Motel. Universal Studios Hollywood actually worked with the Hollywood Chambers of Commerce to bring this sign to life. Of course, this is a scaled down version. This sign is only 10 feet while the original sign is 45 feet tall.
It's okay that mine's not movie quality.
But this is super cool. And this is something that we're gonna see stick at Universal for years to come. That was a pretty informative ride on the studio tram tour. A lot was revealed of what we should expect for the 60th anniversary, especially over by the Bates Motel section. We got to see the huge hanging jaw shark. That was amazing. He had no skin tone. He was completely white. That was amazing to see. And then the Hollywood sign that's over there on the left-hand side of the hill. I didn't expect to see that at all. It was in the press release that got put out today, but to see all of that kind of showing what we're gonna do and the path we're gonna take by the War of the Worlds, I'm so stoked for the 60th anniversary. So cool. All right, let's continue walking around and show you where you should expect food and merchandise for the celebration as well. Rounding out the entire 60th anniversary celebration will be a selection of highly themed food and beverages, along with themed merchandise and memorabilia. Universal is also offering a special dining pass that will allow guests to choose 6 edible menu items. And while we don't know the price or the menu items for that dining pass, we do know the 4 restaurants that are participating in the 60th anniversary. The 4 restaurants are the Hollywood and Dine, Mel's Diner, Studio Scoops, and the City Snack Shop. Hollywood and Dine looks like it'll become a barbecue themed restaurant yet again. It was recently a barbecue restaurant for Halloween Horror Nights when Chucky took over this place and was basically serving up barbecue bloody sandwiches. Mel's Diner is also participating in the 60th anniversary, and they're gonna keep their entire classic menu as well as 2 new entrees in the meatloaf combo.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf!
And the fried chicken combo. Both of these will be served TV dinner style. And on the lower lot, Studio Scoops looks like it'll be offering brand new flavors in honor of theme park signature attractions. Please tell me I can get an ET ice cream. Does it taste like Reese's? And the last restaurant that's participating is the City Snack Shop. This is gonna be the standalone outdoor food cart located right in front of the old Walking Dead attraction. Dracula, what are you doing over here?
Hello, my friend.
It's nice seeing you.
Are you enjoying my party?
Yeah, I am. This has been a fun day.
Very good. Everyone should enjoy their final day.
They're gonna be serving up the Glam Tram cookie, the Film Reel cookie sandwich, giant 60th pretzels, 60th celebration cookies, and banana breath popcorn. That's pretty iconic. We're gonna have the exact same breath as King Kong. But the best part about this location is they're gonna actually turn it into a glamour tram. If you kind of look at the building, it already is in the shape of a train, so it kind of makes sense, right?
Whoa, 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 Miss Lippy.
And the last collection we'll talk about is the merchandise for the 60th anniversary. The coolest piece has to be the Glamour Tram popcorn bucket. It's got Woody Woodpecker driving it, and there's actually shadows of guests riding the studio tram. All the merchandise is honestly fire. I love the retro vibes. Comment down below and let me know what you're most excited for the 60th anniversary. All right, and that's gonna wrap up our day and our update here at Universal Studios Hollywood of showing you everything you need to know for the 60th anniversary. We're only 2 weeks away from the celebration, and I couldn't be any more stoked. Again, if we missed anything in this video, make sure to leave it in the comments below, and hopefully we'll be able to answer that. But if not, we'll see you on the opening day on April 26th. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps us grow, and if not, thanks for stopping by.